So hello everyone, I am Monica, okay, from IELTS 9 channel. So in this video, I'm going to write this essay. I will tell you how to write this kind of essay, positive or negative development. And yes, always remember, practice, practice for getting higher bands in IELTS exam. That is really very important. If you think that by watching only these videos, by reading from websites, it will not work with you. I am telling you, please write with your pencil. So try to understand the method, try to understand the technique, how you can write any essay in IELTS. It is really very important. So let's read this question statement. Nowadays, an increasing number of people with health problems are using alternative medicines and treatments instead of visiting their normal doctors. So, do you think this is a positive or negative development? So, as by reading this, we came to know that this is positive or negative. So, we have to select positive or negative. One thing we have to select, or if you can't decide whether it is positive or negative, then initially you can write for both the things, positive and negative, but at the end, in conclusion, you need to give positive or negative statement. You have to choose one. Okay, so what are the planning over here? Of course, I always tell you that you need to plan it your essay every time. So read the question statement. It is really important because you just try to understand. If you while writing, so now you must have understood that increasing number of people are using alternative medicines and treatment instead of visiting their normal doctors. Okay, so you must be thinking, and if you ignore nowadays an increasing number of people health are using alternative medicines and only talking about negative effects, then half of the question you will not be discussing writing it in your essay. So everything you need to cover from the question statement. Try to understand that I want to say here. So what is the main topic? So first topic is people using alternative medicines and treatments and instead of visiting. So there are two parts now. Okay, so now there are two parts. One part is this, using alternative medicines, and another instead of not visiting their usual doctors. Okay, we need to cover both the topics. Okay, so actually these are not two topics, but actually full statement says half of the patients are not visiting doctor and half no, so if you are no, half of the, it's not like that. So people are not visiting nowadays to the doctors, usual doctors. That we need to know the reasons, and reasons why they are not visiting, as well as why it is negative, what kind of negative development, what kind of negative changes we can have in the patient's life and all. Okay, so now these are the things. After that, we need to find out, we need to underline the keywords, because we are going to paraphrasing the statement. So for paraphrasing, like for nowadays, what we can write? We can write presently or modern times, or currently you can say. And after that, increasing number of people. Increasing means growing number of people, or significant number of people or persons. So people, we will not be using it. So instead of people, what we are going to use? Persons, individuals, citizens, patients you can use. So health problems, what you can use? So for health problems you can use issues, health issues, medical problems. So you can use these words. Are trying, so I will be using it, trying. Or getting. Alternative, instead of alternative, what we can use? Substitutes, other methods of treating themselves. Okay, so instead of, I will be used, so this is very common word. So for instead, what we can use? Rather than. Okay, rather than. Visiting, visiting usual doctors. So visiting, we will be writing seeing, or going to normal doctors or medical specialist doctor. Usual doctors, family physicians, family doctors, you can write it. And for positive, you can write another synonyms. For development, we can use changes, some trends, negative trends, or positive trends or negative changes. Or this thing, for negative we can use harmful, devastating, okay, devastating, disastrous, and so many things you can write it for negative and positive things. Okay, let's look at the introduction. Now, as you know how to write introduction, always first you need to, if you can write introduction sentence about the main topic. About this main topic is medical over here, okay, so medical treatment and all. If you can write any common line, normal line, introductory line for the topic, it is well and good. Otherwise you need to paraphrase the question statement. Okay, so how I have done it, please look at this. In recent years, a significant number of, see, in recent years I have written a significant number. So instead of nowadays, recent years, or presently, you can write increasing number. I have written a significant number of individuals. See, initially, for everyone I am telling, initially you need to write IELTS essay in a simple way. Then gradually you can improve your vocabulary, you can improve your different things, vocabulary things. And first you write simple way, and then you can erase and change your words. Okay, and yes, significant number of individuals suffering from various medical issues. So instead of health problems, I have written various medical issues are taking, instead of are using, I have written are taking substitute medicinal treatments and other methods. Rather than, so it is not full stop, it was by mistake, rather than seeing their family physicians. Okay, instead of doctors, I have written over here. So in my opinion, you need to give opinion, because they have asked you, do you think this is a positive or negative development? So you can give, always you can give opinion whether they have asked or not. So one line will not make any difference, but you need to give opinion, especially in the conclusion. In conclusion, you should write at the end. Okay, in my opinion, although it can be effective only for a short while, this trend has more drawbacks. So I have given my opinion. It can be effective only, what can be effective? Using alternative medicines. For a short while, this trend has more drawbacks, and overall it is a harmful. So it is a harmful for any harmful action or impact. It is harmful, sorry. It is harmful for any society. So this essay will ponder why this change is adverse. Okay, this essay will discuss why this change is negative. Okay, if you want to write this line, outline line, it's okay. Otherwise, you have already explained that this trend has more drawbacks. Okay, so it is overall harmful for any society. Okay, now let's move on to the body, paragraph 1. Okay, so I will start my paragraph. To begin with, it's not compulsory to write this and this connector, or you can use another one to commence with. Okay, to begin with, there are various reasons. So I'm going to give reasons first why people are approaching to alternative methods. Okay, and then I will discuss the negative points. Okay, so why? There are various reasons why sick persons choose to find other ways to, because now again in this paragraph we need to tell the topic sentence. We are going to discuss about the things why sick persons choose to find other ways to cure their health issues and avoiding medical specialists. The same thing I have written it in the introduction also, but in different words, because this is the topic. In order to save their time and money at the medical institutions. Okay, so these two are the main reasons why they are avoiding these specialists. So in one sentence only, I have given the meaning and the topic sentence also. For instance, I am giving the example. Going to the government hospitals the government hospitals can be cost effective. However, waiting for their turns to get diagnosed is a time consuming process. Okay, as you know, in government hospitals or public hospitals, you can say, it is time consuming but cost effective, and in some hospitals it is always free. Okay, conversely, private big medical centers can give faster treatments, but this is good. So I am trying to use every kind of modal verbs. Please notice it. It is very important, and every kind of sentence also. But it could be a costly affair. Moreover, so I am coming to the next point. Moreover, some working professionals oftenly surf on internet to get the name of tablets and pills. Okay, that's why everyone can't afford. So because it is costly in private hospital, and it is time consuming, and that's why professionals working, everyone is working nowadays, oftenly surf on internet to get the name of tablets and pills. That's why everyone can't afford it. Okay, can't afford the treatment, expensive treatment, you can just write it. So this is my first paragraph. Okay, now let's move on to the second paragraph. Okay, so I have not concluded the first paragraph, so it is important to conclude it. As a result, the sick patients opt for shortcuts by unusual ways to get treatments. Okay, as a result, sick patients opt for shortcuts by unusual ways to get treatment. Okay, now let's move on to the second paragraph, body paragraph 2. Okay, for discussion. So now I'm going to discuss why it is negative. This is the main thing. However, readily available medical science on websites, you must be knowing, nowadays everyone is surfing, everyone is finding some ways for any headache, stomach ache, toothache, and so many things. So some traditional and other things are discussed on websites, YouTube also. So that is a wrong thing actually. Readily available medical science on websites, it may be detrimental to patients' health. Okay, health I forgot, that's why I have written in green. Now, to be more clear, I am giving the reasons why I am saying this. When used wrongly, it may develop a big trouble in exacerbating, means in increasing the hidden disease. Okay, in increasing the hidden disease in patient's body, you can just write. Or to illustrate it, now I'm going to give example. They might be taking painkillers such as ibuprofen. So that is a tablet name, I have given it here. And okay, so I'm giving with example, now I'm proving it, such as ibuprofen, to lessen the discomfort when it is habitual of taking pills, tablets. It can pills and tablets, and ointment also you can just write. Okay, it can damage badly, badly the sick individual's liver, kidney, and would lead to a death sometimes. Okay, so if you are taking it as a regular basis, these painkillers, definitely it will affect your kidney, liver, and sometimes it can lead to a death sometimes. Okay, hence individuals, so I am concluding the main thing. Hence, individuals with little pain must visit their usual medical experts regularly to get over their illness, especially working professionals having some headache and stomach because of their routines. From time to time, they should see the experts. Okay. Okay, now this is the thing. So in simple way, please try to explain your essay. Just write in simple way, and then you can erase those repeated words. Okay, so whatever you are writing, it should be understandable. Okay, now in conclusion, the growing number of citizens are opting for other treatments, means which are readily available at one click to save their precious time. So now instead of repeating only time, I have written there, sorry, precious time and costing, while ignoring the actual treatments with medicinal specialist. Okay, while ignoring the actual treatments with medical specialist, it could cause more harm than positivity. It could then bringing positivity. Okay, so then bringing positivity. So in my opinion, I have already given it in introduction. So I think such attitude is a bad development and everyone should go to the hospital for annual checkup. So this is my suggestion, this is my opinion. Okay, and yes, of course, I have already told that it is a negative development in the society. Okay, so this is the essay, you can see, and you can rewind, just rewind the video and just look at everything. Okay, and this way we have done this test number 4 IELTS 17 book, this essay. So it is important to write your own points in simple way, then you can refurbish your essays. Thank you so much.